so today we're going to work on a stretching sequence that is good for opening up your T-spine, opening up your pecs, a little bit of your soleus muscle, if you're having restrictions, getting down into a deep squat. First off, we're going to start with a dowel and do a little bit of a pec stretch. So ideally you would want to do this on a bench, but I have a foam roller here that I'm just going to put my head onto, okay? Just at the base of my skull. And if there's a pupper in your way, you just got to move yourself. Okay. And then make sure your hands are a good distance apart. If you're feeling like there's a pinching in the front of your shoulder, just move your hands either farther apart or closer together. Just find that space which is good for you. And you're just going to bring back, and we're just going to hold. You're holding for 2 minutes here. As you're stretching, make sure you're breathing well. So nice deep breaths. Every time you release, let that help relax your muscles a little bit more, okay? Okay, and so after the 2 minutes, come out of that. Put your dowel down. And then from here, we're gonna do a T-spine stretch, okay? So you need a foam roller. What I want you to do is put your hands onto that foam roller and just bring your body through. So you're sitting on your haunches like you would child's pose, okay? And then you just put your roller kind of right on your wrists there, and you're just rolling through. And you want to get a good stretch through your mid-back. If you have to widen your knees out more, widen your knees. And just go to where you can. These are all passive stretches, so don't overextend and don't force anything where it shouldn't be forced. Okay, so your next one is the couch stretch. So you can do this on your couch or an ottoman or up against a wall. I'm just going to use my foam roller. So you just put your foot up there, other foot comes forward, okay? And so from here, what we're going to do is squeeze the butt cheek and do a little bit of a tilt with your hip, okay? So you're tucking your bum. And then you want to relax. You can come forward a little bit if you want to. And then back. Nice slow movements. You don't want anything to be fast because then you're more likely to injure something. If this is hard on your knee, just put a pillow or a blanket underneath it. Or if that's really bothering you, you can always go to your side, grab at your ankle, make sure, okay, so bottom leg comes up into an angle here. I want you to grab at your ankle, and then you can bring your leg back, okay? So you're getting the same areas. And this won't be hard on your knee at all. And same thing here, you can squeeze your butt and release. And so hold for 2 minutes. Okay, and then from that stretch, all these stretches are going to be held for 2 minutes. 2 minutes on each side. So make sure you're doing both sides of your quads. And then we're going into a seated straddle. So here, it depends on how flexible you are. So if you're not super flexible, if your legs are only here, I don't care, that's fine. You're stretching to your capacity. So just have your legs out, and I just want you to bring yourself forward a little bit. I want you to keep good posture while you're doing this. I don't want you to be slumped over, okay? So you're hinging at your hips. Make sure you're on your sits bones, and you're hinging at your hips. Okay, so you should be feeling this. You can feel that in the hamstring, in the adductors, through here. Feel it right up in the mid-thigh here. So you hold this one for a good 2 minutes. Always have a timer while you're doing these, so then you actually get a full 2 minutes and you're not just thinking like, oh my god, I need to get out of this stretch and it's been 30 seconds, okay? Also, if you're feeling like it's too much, just let off the stretch a little bit. I don't need you putting your body all the way down to the floor. You just stretch to where you need to stretch to. Okay, so I come out of that, give the dog a pet. And then from here, we're gonna go into a Soleus stretch. So into that lunge position, but this time I want you to bring your knee over top of your toe, keep your heel on the floor, and you're just kind of moving a little bit through here, finding where that's a good stretch. If you're having pinching in the front, make sure you do some joint mobilization exercises first. It's just your talus bone is not moving out of the way when you come forward. So you have to clear that up before you can start doing these soleus stretches, okay? So 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other side. And then the last stretch we're gonna do is a supine twist, okay? So you're laying onto your back, knees come over to one side. I like to cross them this way. You can hold your knee down. Your upper body is going to be twisting up towards the ceiling, and your shoulder you want to keep onto the floor, okay? You can do palm up, and you want to look away from where your knee is. Okay, so 2 minutes on each side for that one as well. Okay, so that's your stretch routine. Let me know what you think, and if it's helped out at all. If you need any other stretches, or leave a comment for specifically what you need stretched. Just let me know what you want. Okay, bye guys.